All right, we are live here from the After Review Studios. I am your host, Peter, and we have a series, ladies and gentlemen. The OKC off the floor, on the board, tie this puppy up 2-2, take back home court advantage from the Indiana Pacers. What an incredible win by the Thunder. Just absolutely incredible win by OKC. Just gritty, grimy. I mean, I thought it was done. Colt, what's up? I'm supposed to be in bed, but I'm not. Bad boy. Bad man over here. Bad boy. It's a Friday night. Enjoy yourselves, but what an incredible game we had right now. I mean, OKC outscores Indiana 31-17. 31-17 in the fourth quarter. It was looking grim. You can check my text messages, peep the text messages. I thought this puppy was over. Indiana was hitting everything. OKC was 1 of 12 from 3 at a point of time in this game. They finished 3 of 17, one of the worst three-point shooting performances you will ever see in an NBA Finals win. Indiana was blistering hot. We got bench players hitting threes. Obi Toppin, I'm really getting to the point where I am just sick. I think I'm sick of Obi Toppin, guys. He really pisses me off the way he plays this game, but incredible finish. Closed the game out on a 12-1 run. The last 3:23 of the ball game. Indiana couldn't get anything. SGA came alive in the fourth quarter. I think he had 15 points in this fourth quarter. Huge performance from him. 8 points in the second half after doing nothing in the first half. He was getting Nembhard off of him on defense. They were getting the switches they wanted, and he just found life. Bangs a big three when they're down 4. Gets an incredible 2 off the mid-range there, and then he finally found his way to get to the free throw line. 2 free throws in the first 44 minutes of the game, and then 8 the rest of the way. Now, obviously, like 4 of those free throws, 6 of those free throws were closeout free throws at the end of the game when the Pacers were kind of fouling there, but incredible stuff from SGA, making shots, getting to the line. First player since Jerry West, 35 points, 0 assists in an NBA Finals game. But the MVP was the MVP tonight, and I thought OKC's bench was horrible. Kendrick Williams was bad, 4 points. I mean, Isaiah Joel only gave you 5. Wiggins was awful, 0 of 3, 1 point. Kason Wallace, I thought, was terrible with the 2 points. Eduardo, what's up? But yeah, our man Caruso, 30 minutes, 7 of 9 from the field. Awesome defense, 5 steals, 3 boards, 20 points. Just an incredible Caruso performance. That's my guy right there. I love me, Alex Caruso. And a fun guy to drink a beer with. From personal experience. Lou Dort, just incredible defense. And anytime Lou Dort shoots a 3, I feel like it goes in. I don't know if everybody else had this, but if you were on YouTube TV, like it glitched out when Lou Dort hit that 3 in the first half. It was kind of crazy, but excellent defense from Dort. Did miss 1 free throw late that felt like it was going to be a big free throw for them. Jalen Williams was really good in the first half. I thought he was kind of awful in the third quarter, not good early in the fourth, but 11 free throws for him. Just got to the rack and got hammered a lot. 7 boards, really was the only other offensive weapon with just SGA. Chet was up and down all game, man. Good Chet game early, bad, good. It's Chet, 0 of 2 from 3, 6 free throws, but 15 boards. He was cleaning up the glass. He rolled his ankle early off of Siakam's foot. Kind of tough roll for him, but great Chet. I think great Chet performance from what we saw at the end of game 3, where he was a disaster after starting good. I thought he was really good at the end of this game for OKC. On the flip side, but if you haven't already, hit that like button, guys. Get us stream out into the algorithm. It really helps out a lot. And if you're new here, think about hitting that sub. We got daily sports content for you guys. Got the live streams, got shorts, and of course, longer form videos. I will shout you out. If you are a new subscriber here, just drop it in the chat. Pascal Siakam was really good in the first half again, really good early, but I felt like he finished really really kind of poor. Felt like he wasn't as impactful, kind of disappeared end of that third quarter. And the end of that third quarter is where this game started to slip away from Indiana. What's up, Zins? The GOAT over here, the true GOAT. Feeling good about the OKC, the newly acquired OKC fan over there. OKC cut this game to 7. It was 10, I believe, going into the fourth, it looked like, and then they cut it to 7 real quick right before, and Indiana didn't close that quarter great because it was back and forth, 3-point lead in the first half, and Indiana just felt like they were up. It felt like they were going to win this game in that third quarter, and then OKC poured it on. They grinded it back. It got to be back and forth. Indiana up 4 late in this game, and that's when Shea took over for them. I thought Halliburton was fantastic, 7 of 15. 1 of 7 from 3, not ideal, but a couple of those were kind of late shot clocks and the chunk up heave at the end. 7 assists. Just when he's on the court, it makes such a huge difference, I think, for the Pacers. He presses the tempo on offense and on defense, had 2 steals, felt like he was just aggressive, and I didn't think he was going to miss a shot down the stretch, man. Anytime he went to the cup, I thought he was going to get the up and under, finishing high off the glass, or get a foul. He finally got some free throws. 3 free throws in this game. He hadn't shot free throws all series long, so good for Halliburton. Thought he was good. Nembhard did a great job defensively on SGA. He made his life miserable out there, and they finally were able to get the switches off of him, so overwhelmingly good performance for him. Shot 4 of 9, 2 of 4 from 3, and he's not out there for his offense, man. He's out there for the defense in this series. Nesmith, fine, 2 of 9, not great. Mathurin missed a couple of huge free throws down the stretch tonight. Didn't have a huge game. Did have 8 points, was solid. Obi Toppin was your big bench performer. 2 of 5 from 3, and it felt better than that. 7 of 12 from the floor. He was just making plays, doing everything, cleaning up the glass, getting blocks out there, getting steals. Did go 2 of 5 from 3, so I just kind of, Obi Toppin just kind of pisses me off, man. I just don't, it feels like he's not as good as he's performing. Like, he just disappears some games, and it drives me nuts. TJ McConnell, huge minutes again. Did have 8 points, not as impactful. Not great shooting. Got a little more aggressive shooting the ball. A couple assists. Didn't have his TJ McConnell steals like he normally does. Here's a big key in this game. Miles Turner, 3 of 10 from the floor. 0 of 6 from 3. Did go 6 from 6 from the free throw line, so he was attacking. He's been dealing with stuff. A little sick over there, but he had some open 3 looks and he couldn't get them to fall, and that was kind of the big help to OKC, because Indiana didn't shoot great here, man, from 3. They shot 30%. Not a very good 3-point percentage, maybe a little bit higher before that late Halliburton toss up there. John, Indiana going to be in trouble if that's the game they get from Halliburton. I mean, I thought Halliburton was really good. Halliburton's not that kind of scorer, man. I thought he pushed the tempo really well. I thought he was good on defense, facilitated right. What they needed is, like, you can't have Miles Turner 0 of 6 from 3, Nesmith 2 of 9 from the floor. Siakam totally disappeared in the second half. You can't have Siakam disappear out there. Was really good on the glass too. The rebounds were pretty close, I thought. Could be wrong here. What were the rebound totals? Oh, OKC by 10. So a little bit better than I thought it was going to be, but especially late, couple of late rebounds for them. Looked like Indiana just kind of ran out of gas. This was almost an inverse of game 1. Indiana was in complete control of this game, and then OKC just kept chipping away, and they just ratcheted it up on defense, found a way to get to the free throw line. Big shot making from SGA. I don't know what the takeaway is. I feel like Indiana threw away their best opportunity to win the title tonight. I felt like Indiana should have won this game. And it's really hard to lose a game like that, and you lose home court. You got to win 2 out of 3 now, one of them on the road against the best team in basketball this season. And OKC has been one of the best home teams in this playoffs. I mean, they have 2 losses, but they're both at the buzzer essentially, and then they've been blowing teams out besides that. Juice, what's up? They're back on their heels now. Yep. Yeah, this is a tough one. Now, we do have the extra rest, so OKC can kind of lose the momentum. We saw this a little bit after game one. Indiana, because there's the extra days off, they kind of lost the momentum from the big game one win, and OKC took care of business. Could OKC find themselves in a similar situation? Potentially. If you're OKC, you got to feel great that you won this game. That was a championship level game right there. Back and forth, grinded it back down. And then last 4 minutes, you were far, far better than Indiana. Like I said, 12-1 run the last 3:23 of the game. And you shot 17% from three. Like, you got to feel like, oh my God, if we could get to 30%, we're going to win these games over here. The crowd in OKC is not going to be, they're going to be rocking now. They're not going to be nervous like down 3-1. They're going to be nervous in a game 5. This is going to be a very interesting thing to look at. They were way too lackadaisical with the ball. On top of it, 16 turnovers for OKC. Much better in the second half. They were bad, flat out bad. But still, a couple of unforced errors, like J-Dub just dribbling the ball with his foot a couple times. But the defense really helped them out there. And OKC can't inbound the ball from the side out. Like, they're so bad at inbounds from the side out. It's kind of crazy. Indiana's not much better, but they're a little bit better. 23 to 25 points conceded, so not much of a difference there. Both teams were excellent. Excellent in the excellent off the turnovers. That's incredible. Over a point per, really good. Points in the paint, though, a huge difference. 50 for OKC, 36 for Indiana. OKC finally changed the starting lineup. They ran the double bigs. Hartenstein, let's look at Hartenstein's line out here. I thought Hartenstein was solid, only took 3 shots, played only 21 minutes, but 6 boards, was kind of out there, and he was your screener for SGA. They were trying to get SGA open over there. Who do I got winning? I kind of have to stick with the Thunder. I have to stick with the Thunder now, man. I feel like this was the game. This is a championship kind of win. Now, if Indiana now has to go get one in OKC. That would be a championship level win. Be it a game 5 to get it going back to Indiana up 3-2, or be it the game 7 if they can force one and get the title. So Indiana's going to have their opportunity here, but I got to go with OKC now. They're just so good at home. 2 out of 3. This is a huge momentum swing in this series, I believe. Next game's on Monday, boys. So a lot of time to let this simmer a little bit. I thought Dagnall was completely outcoached by Rick Carlisle early in this game. They couldn't get into any sort of rhythm offensively, OKC. The sets that they were running were bad. It felt like the bench rotations were awful. It just was really kind of ugly out there. Am I going to be streaming tomorrow? Probably a little tomorrow night, but we're going to go longer tonight, I think, since we're going to go a little bit longer tonight. Nathan says, North Carolina. From North Carolina? We talk about the Tar Heels? We talk about Belichick? What's going on in North Carolina? Good barbecue? I don't know. But I think we're going to go a little bit later tonight, just because it's a Friday. But we'll see. We'll play by ear. See how it goes. Definitely will be live Monday. About to start work, so I got to bounce. All right, peace out. Have a good shift. Go get that cheddar. So we'll see. Maybe, yeah, if I'm streaming, I'll see you tomorrow. If not, Sunday, Father's Day. So probably not Sunday night, but definitely after the game, Monday as well. John, Petey Pablo. That was a nickname of mine once upon a time. So, yeah, I'm interested to see what adjustments Indiana makes. Are they just going to say we have to hit our shots? We have to ratchet up the defense? Nathan, great. Take your shirt off, wave around your head like a helicopter. There you go. There you go. He's from North Carolina. Uh-oh. Notoriously. Okay. What a game, man. Yeah, Philip, great game. Do we need a little 2 Chainz too? Hey, if you donate $100 right now, I'll take my shirt off and wave around my head like a helicopter. Super chat $100. There's the goal for the shirt off helicopter twist, boys. So I'll be interested to see what adjustments Indiana makes here. Are they going to say we got to ratchet up the defense, not let SGA get Nembhard switched off of him? Got to avoid fouling out. They're still playing so physical. I'm sure Indiana fans are going to bitch about the refs, but free throws were 38-35 or 38-33, and those free throws were late. 5 free throws late to close out the game. Hallie needs to do better at shot creating. I thought Hallie was good, man. I thought Hallie was great in the third quarter. That reverse layup and one, and then the and one right after that. He gets tired, man. It's got to be grueling to play in this series, especially when Lou Dort gets on your ass. Lou Dort is just like, my God. Lou Dort is just a fucking pain in the ass, man. Lou Dort has got to be the worst person to have guard you. He is just a menace to society. I had a football coach do that. Big black fella played D1 offensive line too. Now that's probably a big man right there. That's probably one of the hogs. It was great. He actually took a shot. Hey man, anything to get the boys rolling. Football coaches will do pretty much anything if the team needs positive motivation over here. Caruso's such a dog, man. Yeah, I love Alex. Alex is my guy. Loved him when we were at A&M. Just absolute dog. He's such a grinder. He was the all-time NCAA steals leader when he graduated college and went to the NBA. So I don't know how he doesn't find a spot, get drafted. He was excellent in college. Got to a Sweet 16. He's just a smart ball player, man. And you know it. LeBron fell in love with him as soon as he got him. He's like, oh, this guy. And the Lakers should have never let him walk. This was an excellent trade. Excellent trade by OKC. It's going to go down. If the OKC Thunder win the title, the trade for Alex Caruso is going to be the reason why. Championship experience, big game moments, and he has balled out. What is Caruso's stat line? Caruso was hitting fade. Let's see. What is Caruso's line been for the finals? He's been excellent. So 11, 20, 8, and 20. So every other game, he's given you a 20 piece in this finals off the bench. And he's playing excellent defense, and he doesn't look overwhelmed by the moment. And his minutes, he's giving you about 30 minutes a game. That's really huge. Can't stand Alex Caruso. Reminds me of Manu Ginobili, except Caruso don't flop. Nah, there's a big difference. Manu Ginobili was a flopper. He get fouled. He's doing the head flop, going into the stands over there. European guy. Alex Caruso's cut from the exact opposite cloth of a soccer nation player. European basketball, even though he's from Argentina. It's like soccer. It's like pussy basketball. Alex Caruso's a country boy from the middle of Texas. Alex Caruso has got that dog in him, man. I'm sure he's a pain in the ass when you when he's not on your team. And he probably because he's a bald white guy, he probably looks bad, but he's 6'5". He's big. Caruso is not small. Manu would always come in clutch for the Spurs. True. But was he a system guy? Caruso's a guy who's done it on 2 teams now with that Lakers run. I look at guys differently if they're just doing it on different teams. Is Miles Turner going to be a big-time player on another team? Is Benedict Mathurin going to be if he goes to another team and have these crazy clutch performances, is he going to be able to do that for another team? Or is it he's a perfect fit in this Pacers system, run and gun, be athletic, be physical, kind of take advantage of all your skills? I don't know. That's what I question it. But yeah, I have a soft spot for Alex. Okay, man. Hung out with him multiple times. Fun guy. So OKC regrabs home court, shot 47% from the floor, man. That's a incredible performance from OKC tonight. Just excellent. And Indiana was pretty good too. 42%, 1 point the last 323. Just grindy ass basketball game, man. This is fun. We have a series. Remember, everyone was hyping this series up. Thunder in 5. I even thought Thunder in 5. This was going to be a boring series. And we've had game 1 and game 4 have been excellent grinders. Game 3 wasn't great, but it was close most of the time. Game 2 was kind of your OKC comfortably dominated that game. But we're guaranteed 6, and I'd be a little shocked if anybody wins this in 6. I think we're getting 7. Boys, we're getting 7 in hockey potentially and 7 in basketball. We haven't had that since 1994. Over 30 years since we've had 7 in both the NBA Finals and the Stanley Cup Finals. So, great time for sports. Speaking of hockey, we got hockey tomorrow. This is maybe, yes, hockey tomorrow night, Saturday. This has maybe been the greatest Stanley Cup Finals I've ever seen in my life. And my team has won 3 Stanley Cups in my life. Just 3 overtime games, and there's goals in every game. We've had 9-7, 9-9, I think, in goals scored, something like that. Just incredible stuff. Incredible stuff on the hockey side for that. So that'll be on tomorrow night. Maybe we'll stream later tomorrow night as well for our normal Saturday hangouts. But this has been a great June. Great June for sports. Baseball's picking up. College World Series was really good today as well, but it was kind of the great game was the second game tonight, and that was going on during the finals, and I am just enthralled with this NBA Finals. This NBA Finals has just been really, really entertaining stuff down the stretch. No big names, 2 small market teams. I've been really impressed with Indiana. They piss me off, like the way they play. They just kind of piss me off. I feel like their bench guys aren't even that good, and they just hit buckets left and right. Like, just bucket getter after bucket getter. Grimy basketball. But it works, man. Rick Carlisle is a hell of a basketball coach. But OKC takes their punches. They were in this exact same situation as the Denver series. Remember, lose game 1 at home, 1-1, lose game 3 on the road, and their backs up against the wall in Denver, and they closed out Denver in Denver. They just did the same thing to Indiana, make it 2-2. Denver got them to 7, and they blew them out in 7. We'll see. I think this Thunder are starting to get the minutes racked up on them. These are just a lot of physical minutes. If this thing goes 7, guys are going to be dead. It's going to look a lot like the Golden State Cleveland series in 2016, the 3-1 comeback. If this series goes 7, you're going to see a fourth quarter where guys are just going to be exhausted. They're going to be dead like that. I don't expect to see a lot of shot making at the end of this series. If we go 7 and it's a close game down the stretch, it's going to be really grimy, really physical stuff from everybody. So OKC starts the double bigs, dominating the paint. Everything else was pretty even besides the 3-point shooting. So we're back to Oklahoma City on Monday. Crowd's going to be rocking with a chance to go up 3-2 in the NBA Finals. They have never, I don't think they've ever, what was the Heat series? Was that 5? I don't think they've ever won 3 games in the finals. I don't think they've ever gotten to 3 wins. I don't think they've ever gotten to 2 wins, honestly. Is that in 2011 finals? Or what was that? That was the 2012 NBA Finals. Was that 5? Yeah, Heat in 5. So OKC finally got the 2 wins in the NBA Finals. Good for them. Good for them. That's a big momentum boost for the Thunder, I think. I was worried because you could kind of feel the crowd get on edge in game 1. When Indiana was making that push, you could kind of feel the nervousness in the building. Like, uh-oh, we've never won the title. Here we go again. What's happening? We're supposed to cruise through. We're supposed to dominate this Indiana team. This was supposed to look like the Minnesota series. Just clean gentleman's 5. And Indiana, credit to them, has given them all OKC can handle. This has been a dogfight, but really interested to see how game 5 pans out. Oh, and maybe they broke it. They did finally win a game. The Pacers finally lost with Caitlin Clark, the queen, in the building. They were like 7-0. They were like 8-0 with her in the building, which is kind of crazy to think about. But yeah, 8-0 with Caitlin Clark in the building. And they just got it done, man. OKC just got that shit done. So good for the Oklahoma City Thunder. I think we're going to do a short stream tonight. We will be live again most likely tomorrow, I think. Zens, was it? My man, the chat was asking for it. We'll probably do our normal Saturday hangout stream late night, 10:30, 11, maybe 11 o'clock, hanging out into Father's Day. Would be a lot of fun. But that's going to do it for us tonight. I think if you haven't already, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. We got daily sports content, long-form videos, shorts, and our live streams. And we'll be back live again tomorrow night and then Monday from Oklahoma City after the pivotal Game 5 in a 2-2 series. So everyone have a good night. Have a safe weekend. Enjoy yourselves. We are getting into summer. Again, like, subscribe, and